This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Miami's offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pulls it in. It's Joseph.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
It's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Scanning the field. It's back. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Joseph. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Speck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. The crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. And they'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Dropping back. It's back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They capped the drive with 6 points.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Miami 7, Texas A&M 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the single back. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line. That's Fletcher. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's a short completion to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the catch. It's Daniels.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Canes will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch downfield. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Aggies offense is on the move now. It's a bootleg looking to throw. With the catch, it's Moss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion makes it second down. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Back to pass. It's Reed. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Personal foul. Looking to kick.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Dropping back. It's back. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense He drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
To the air, it's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, 48.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And on first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Aggies. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Set up for the PAT. Extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, comes up with a great interception.
Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielder returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Beck. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Canes will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes a nice move there. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Punt over the middle. It's Daniels. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Daniels. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 27, Miami 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage. But
especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The receiver grabs it. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nice grab. It's Daniels. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
But the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Beck. Finds his target. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Back and forth they go.
Boy,
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They take a 28-27 lead.
That makes the score Miami 28, Texas A&M 27.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Bootleg looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air. It's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Short pass. Finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Hurricanes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, his quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Miami 35, Texas A&M 27.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Canes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake on first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. Back to pass. It's Reed. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out from a couple of yards into the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
Personal foul. Looking pass. Defense.
That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. Looking downfield. It's back. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Breaks free. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's back. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the run, it's Moss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Makes a quick grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Armstrong. Brought down for the completion. Moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Aggies. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Punt over the middle. It's Joseph. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring him down after a short gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Miami 49, Texas A&M 42.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Canes.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. That's his fourth punt already today. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive. Oh, the ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hands it off on the counter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Beck. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. Now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
defense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the 2nd down play. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. To the air. It's back. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's a draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Reed. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Hold it.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Concepcion. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, they misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Working clock with the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get them some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just dicing him up. I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.